Hey guys, how's it going? CoderMan here. So something very interesting has been happening with the challenge, and that is that people are reaching out to me quite quick, which I guess in itself, that's not too shocking. But what I find shocking already, only a few days into this, is the doubts that people put on themselves. I mean, I'm talking with people that are either in high school or just coming out of high school in college, and they're like, oh, I don't know if I want to start a business because I'm not sure if I'm going to be successful, and I don't know if I should just get a day job. And I'm kind of taken aback because I'm thinking to myself, what exactly are you basing this on? You know what I mean? Like, you just started working, or maybe you haven't even started working, and you're already putting limiting factors on your success. And I don't really understand it. And I guess my issue with it is that when you go into something, no matter what it is, thinking, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do well with this, or I'm not going to be successful at that, you kind of already have said that you're not going to be, right? So when you're working on something, let's say, for instance, let's use building a mobile app for an example, and you start working on it, and then you kind of, hit a bit of a roadblock, and you're like, oh, this isn't going to be successful. I can't be, the next Rovio, which made Angry Birds. And it's like, no, you probably can't become them overnight, but if you put in the work, you should be able to do it. So I guess, the issue that I'm having is that the younger generation, and I'm hearing people that are 18, 19, 20, 21 years old saying, oh, I'm not sure if I can do this, or, maybe small business ownership isn't for me. And I'm just like, I just don't get it. What's really interesting from the challenge perspective is that people, obviously they had their limiting factors in their mind, but what I'm finding already, I've already spoke to about 6 people this week alone, and they have some really great business ideas. Like, maybe they don't have the capital started, or maybe they're not 100% sure where to go with it, but they have some solid ideas. And that's really intriguing that, the younger generation is thinking well beyond just, getting a job or, getting a paycheck. They're thinking, 10, 20, 30 years down the road. And I got to be honest, I really wasn't like that. When I was in high school, I was doing graphic design and software and stuff, but I really wasn't connected to any sort of entrepreneurial group or, Facebook groups really. I mean, I don't even think they existed at the time. It's just kind of like a whole new element where, I'm even finding people messaging me on Instagram now saying, hey, have a question on a business, or, wondering if you could give me some insight on XYZ. So, like I said, a couple days in, and it's really eye-opening. And other than the people that think that they have a limiting belief or a limiting factor, it's been really positive. Like, I'm really excited for it. Yeah, that's it for right now. Just wanted to shoot a quick update on the challenge. I have a couple other things coming up that I'm going to be doing. So I'm actually myself enrolling in a small business challenge. I did the same thing last year. It's 6 months. You compete with other entrepreneurs. The grand prize is $20,000 and a trip to Florida to, party and celebrate with the finalists. So I'll drop a link in the comments in the description about that. But if you have any questions, drop a comment. If this is the type of content that you like to see, I'm happy that you guys are joining me on my, on my journey. And it's kind of interesting because, I started this channel, late April, May last year. Didn't really do anything with it over the summer. Ended up talking to Peter Beattie about, YouTube and business and stuff. And as you may or not know, we actually did some work together. But it was kind of interesting because it was funny because on the limiting beliefs thing, I was actually like, oh, I can't have a big channel. These guys have put so many months and years, and, they've had money to start it or whatever. And I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to see how it goes. It's going to be raw. I'm editing for time, but I'm not really pulling out content. I'm not doing any, real video editing or anything. Just putting it up there, hoping to help people. And it's a small number in the grand scheme of things, but 60 subscribers to me, which is currently where we're at, is huge. And what I'm really liking to see is that the engagement is already starting. People are already asking questions. They're already engaging with the content, sharing it, liking it. So, to all of you, thank you. I appreciate it greatly. Great things to come for 2017. I'm going to be pumping out more content more frequently, like I had mentioned. And if you're new here, please subscribe, like this video, and I'll talk to you in the next one.